All right, so we're going to be going over the 6-foot solid wall and how to perform this when you come and test.
There's 3 ways we approach the wall. One, where people will run, jump, hit the wall, and come on over, face the beam, drop down, and take off towards the finish line. The second way people approach the wall is they'll run, stop, they jump, hook the arm, walk the foot up, hook the heel over the beam, and pull themselves up, face the beam, come down, drop, and take off towards the finish line. The third and most effective way for some people is to run, grab the top of the beam, start walking your feet up, keep your bottom low, put your heel over the beam, and pull with your heel and your arms to the top. Face the beam, drop down, and the same, run towards the end to get your fastest time.
What we're going to go over is starting position, different ways to get over the wall, and how to finish strong so you can have a good solid time. Just a few things to note. This is 6 feet tall. When you go over the wall, you're not allowed to use any side supports or anything of that nature. You have to go straight over the wooden part, and then you run all the way through the cones that we're going to show you on the other side of the wall. I'm going to demo this 2 different ways, and then we're going to show you what you cannot do. Your starting point is going to be behind this orange cone. The time will start once you pass the orange cone. The timer will run as you go over the wall and until you reach the orange cones on the far side of the wall. You should maintain a steady speed and continue to run through the cones. Don't stop before the cones. I'm going to demonstrate one of the methods to get over the wall where you jump, hook a leg, and pull yourself over the wall. The next method I'm going to demonstrate is one where you hold the top of the wall with your hands and you walk your feet up the wall until you're able to hook a leg and pull yourself over.
Some things that you don't want to do when you face the wall, you don't want to come up, grab the top, and walk and keep your butt out high. This won't allow you to bend your arms and get the nice pull. It's very hard to walk the foot up over. The proper way is to keep your butt close to the wall, your feet high, hook the heel, pull in, up and over.
He's going to introduce the third method on how to get over the wall. Another thing we'd like to remind everyone is that when you start this, you should not be on the cement. You need to start on the tan padding for both walls. I'm going to demonstrate some things you do not want to do because they can disqualify you from finishing the test. Do not start on the cement like we talked about earlier. You have to start on the orange padding. Another thing you cannot do is use the green side supports on the wall in any way. Your feet, hands, and any part of your body cannot touch these when you're going over the wall. Don't stop when you get to the wall and then try to pull yourself up. Don't just stand here and try to get over. Use some momentum. If at any point you run up and you're not able to get over the wall, you don't have to keep running backwards and forwards to try and get over the wall. You can stand at the wall and try it again, or you can back all the way up and make a full attempt. But you don't need to go back and forth each time. We want to make sure that everybody runs all the way through the cones so that you can have a good time. The average time for the solid wall is anywhere between 8 to 12 seconds. So make sure you continue running through the cones so you can have a good time.
One of the next required events we'll be doing at the testing is the 165-pound dummy lift. We have a 165-pound dummy. We need to lift it off the ground for 1 minute. We have a couple of grips that we like to use here. We have the wrist grip, the gable grip, and a 2-finger grip. Okay? We come up to the dummy, we face it, let some of that weight lean towards you, get underneath it here. Want to grab right around the hip area, take a good grip, lift with our legs, and hold for 1 minute. and we take the slack out of the line. Once 1 minute has passed, we set it down gently and you complete the exercise. Okay, the next event we'll be doing is a 165-pound dummy drag. We have a 165-pound dummy we need to take from this area all the way to those cones down there. I'll be using a partner, Deputy Knopp, as a safety guide. She'll protect me in case I fall with the dummy. So we approach the dummy, bend down, grab the black strap that's underneath. From here, we're going to lift with our legs, pull the dummy to our chest. My time's not going to start until the dummy's feet pass the white line. So, as I start to move, the time starts. I drag all the way. My time stops. I slowly lower the dummy down safely, and I've completed the event. Okay, once you complete the event, you're going to be sure to turn the dummy around in order to get it ready for the next person. The average time for this event is 6 to 10 seconds. Some of the things we don't want to do when we're doing the 165-pound dummy drag is we don't want to lift the dummy with our back. Instead, I use my legs and pull them up to my chest. I don't lift him completely off the ground, I let his feet drag. Time starts when I pass the white line. I also don't want to stop in the middle and take a break. I want to keep going completely through. At the end of the event, I want to set the dummy down the right way. I don't want to throw him on the ground. I just want to turn him around and place him back in the starting spot for the next person.
This is the 99-yard obstacle course. What we're going to do is have the person stand behind the cones here, between the fence and the cones. As soon as they pass the cone, the time starts. And it is a timed event. We're going to run full speed to the first set of cones, rounding the cones. And making a left turn. Coming over here, stepping over the log, making a right turn. Another set of cones, left turn over the log. When we hit these cones, we're going to make a right turn on an angle to the next set of cones. Make a left turn through these cones. Step over this log, place one hand on the fence, jump over the fence, facing this direction, making a left turn around this cone, running to the final set of cones down there, running through the cones. Don't stop until you pass these cones, running full speed. What you don't want to do on the obstacle course is step on or bump this log. If you do that, it's a disqualification. You have to step over it. When you go around the cones, you can touch it, but you cannot knock it over. It's also a disqualification. Same with all of the other logs. You cannot touch it or bump it. It's a disqualification. You can't miss a set of cones. You cannot bump or step on this log. And you can't go over the wall without using at least one hand on it. And you have to again go around the cones. You don't want to stop or slow down before the cones, you want to run through the cones. The average time for this event is 22 seconds.
Hello, this event is a 500-yard run. Your time starts when you pass this cone. You're going to run down 250 yards, loop around a large tree. As you come down to loop around the tree, you stay on the right-hand side. You have to stay on the asphalt the entire time during this event, no shortcuts. You go completely around on the asphalt and come back 250 yards. Your time will end when you pass this cone. A staff member is going to tell you your time. You need to remember that time and report it to the proctor at the end of the event. The average time for this event is 123.4 seconds.